Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about breaking news. Breaking, man, last night was perhaps the very best WWE PLE of 2025. I am the franchise player, Double B Babler. I am joined by your boy, Double J Josh James. And ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the Roundtable Network News. Oh, man, Josh, last night was wild and crazy, to
Oh my
say the
god.
least.
Yes, I mean like I'm so glad I was able to leave work early
Oh,
and
God, thank God you were.
I was so happy I got to join you guys. I did rewatch the beginning of the pay-per-view, the things I missed, and my god, this
Man,
pay-per-view was amazing and
let's
I
talk about it.
I know we say the news never stops, but this one's big news.
This was FIRE fire, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell
It
you,
was.
WWE Elimination Chamber, the post show. Let's start with the post show because the post show has a lot of little tidbits that I want to discuss.
Mm-hmm.
So after this comes from Post Wrestling, Andrew Thompson from Post Wrestling. After the WWE Elimination Chamber Premium Live event wrapped up, talent and executives appeared on the post show. Bianca Belair appeared on the post show with Big E, Joe Tessitore, and Pete Rosenberg, while fans were still leaving, and basically, let's talk about it. Jade effing Cargill.
Mm-hmm.
We talked. Remember, I said this 2 weeks ago. Jade Cargill was cleared. She was going to make her return. She was supposed to return on SmackDown, but she returned as the Elimination Chamber started. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we do a prediction show. I'm pretty sure you watched it last night. Look, my bracket was busted from gate one because of Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill made her return as Naomi was entering the ring, and ladies and gentlemen, she beat Naomi like Naomi stole something. She beat her so bad that she had to be shipped out and out on a stretcher. She had to leave the pay-per-view before even starting the match. So she was eliminated right from the gate. Ladies and gentlemen, we talked about who attacked Jade Cargill. Was it Bianca? Was it Naomi? All signs point to Naomi, but I'm going to tell you something. I watched a video on YouTube today.
Mm-hmm.
Jade Cargill. She did this video, and I have been saying this from day one. Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair, they just aren't a good tag team because they are one and the same. And you know what? Courtesy of one Miss Jade Cargill on Twitter, I can play this video because it is Jade Cargill on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to discuss Jade Cargill after we watch this beautiful video that she had done.
There are wolves in the shape of women all around me.
Mm-mm-mm.
I can see the way they look into my eyes. I am not them, and they are not me. And I weathered every storm that was meant to break me. You can't help but to talk about me. I saw the look in your eyes as soon as I walked in the door, mapping out how to send me to my demise. My presence makes you question yourself. I've let others block my destiny for legacy. People hiding their insecurities behind fake smiles and hugs, trying to knock me for simply being me. Looking like God carved me out of marble, they wanted me to hide that I'm blessed. They demanded proof I belong as if my scars weren't enough. Losing my mother while being a mother, carrying the weight of it all while still thriving. You don't have to like me, but you will respect me. I'm here because I've earned it. Every scar, every loss, every step. I will not shrink myself for anyone. Don't mistake my grace for weakness. I've played by the rules long enough. Now it's time for mine. I am one of one. I am that bitch.
That promo,
That was amazing.
Josh, let me tell you, Okay, let me tell you, that promo says three things to me. One, she talks about wolves smiling in her face and giving her hugs. Bianca Belair came into as soon as Jay came into WWE. I said to you guys, Bianca's not going to like this because now someone is on her level. Now someone is of her caliber. Maybe someone is better than her. They talk about her being the fastest, the strongest, the EST. Well, Jade is faster. Jade is stronger. And obviously, from the ass whooping that Naomi took last night, Jade is meanest of all. Of all that. She certainly is one of the toughest and strongest individuals in all the women's division. So, this is just what I saw. What? Whoa! I just realized something. That video's producer was one Starkman Jones on Twitter.
Oh.
And if you know who Starkman Jones is on Twitter, that is your boy Ricky Saints.
Oh, that's cool.
So I mean, they are best friends. I just saw that right now. That's a great video production. That was such a good like, hey, I'm here, and now that I'm here, you got to worry about this.
Exactly.
Bro, she came in last night. She totally demolished every person. She beat her so bad that we were in shock. And although I did pick her to return, I did not pick her to ruin my bracket the way she did. Boy, she did. She ruined. I was like, I lost predictions warfare for the first time in 2 years because of Jade Cargill. She started it. I was in the downward spiral. Congratulations to Drew Nicholas, who won. But yeah. Anyway, so The Rock goes on and he says, "Look, he lives for moments like John Cena turning heel."
Yeah.
That right now is the biggest story in all of professional wrestling.
It is.
The Rock also said he feels that they've reached a point in his career where he can toe the line and go back and forth between being babyface and heel because The Rock can do that. There was a lot of criticism of his appearance at Bad Blood on Raw and Netflix, where he praised Cody, and Johnson said that was part of a long game. Okay, this is all what The Rock says during the post show. He said it's possible. Some people were asking, is Travis Scott, who accompanied you to the ring, is there a chance that he can end up in the ring with Cena? And The Rock said, Travis Scott deeply wants to be involved, and before the final segment of the Elimination Chamber, he told Travis Scott that if he wants to get his hands bloody, make it count. So Travis Scott smacked the shit out of Cody Rhodes. My God, that smack was almost as loud as Bianca's whip to Liv Morgan when she whipped her hair. Let's talk about John Cena for a second. John Cena flew from Budapest, where he's filming a movie, to the Elimination Chamber, and then he flew right back out to Africa to finish the movie.
Oh.
So, like, that shows some dedication, bro. That shows some dedication. John Cena turning heel. Perhaps the biggest moment in WWE history. I mean, almost as big as Vince McMahon stepping down.
Yeah.
I mean, it was trending on Twitter. The caption, Rock, go fuck yourself, trended on Twitter for a long time, courtesy of one Cody Rhodes. Peacock. Shout out to Peacock, man, for not bleeping it out.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't do that.
Oh my God. It wasn't, in fact, I woke up this morning and my first thoughts were, Rock, go fuck yourself. I was like, my God. That was the pivotal moment. We all thought that when Cody said, and Cody played it out very well.
Oh yeah.
I mean, very well. It came out, he said, I can't sell my soul because my soul doesn't belong to me. And we were like, is he going to do it? 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 And when he was like, my soul belongs to the people, I was like, yep, I already knew. But what I did not expect Cena. And Cena is a masterful actor.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
we were all saying, why is he still in the ring? Why is he still in the ring? And when he did that, when he hugged him,
Did he make that reaction?
That face just went hi to. I was like, what? Masterful actor. It's shit. I just can't talk enough about it, man. Like there's so many people. Look, Natalia went on Twitter and she commented, she said, I lived through 100 episodes of Total Divas. There were signs that John Cena was gonna there were signs, but not like this. We talked about John Cena on Total Divas, whatever you want to call it. When he had those rules about dressing up for dinner, having coffee in the morning, and then texting if you're going to be late. Like John Cena had all of these rules. Like he was like, this has to happen. This has to happen. This has to happen. You can't. I got rules. You walk in my house. If you wear a pair of Nikes, you can't come in my house.
Well, it looks like I'm not going to be coming.
If you got on like I asked the mod. First time the mod walked in my house, the mod was wearing some fucking Skechers. I said, no, take them off at the front door. They can't come in my house. I'm sorry. You know, people have rules.
Yeah.
You know, Jackie Redmond. I love Jackie Redmond. The look on her face. Jackie Redmond said, I still cannot believe we woke up to a world where John Cena is bad. Bro, Peacemaker is in the building.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm so excited for I'm excited for Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, I am too. I saw a post on Twitter from a YouTuber by the name of OTRS Central, and he posted R-Truth learning a painful life lesson. Don't meet your heroes because you'll find out who they really are.
Oh my god! I mean, look, ladies and gentlemen, there's other news to talk about. I'm sorry. Let's talk about WWE's attendance numbers at the Rogers Center last night. They were at 38,493. The stadium has a capacity of 49,000 to over 50,000, depending on the event. So, I mean, dude, 38,493 people in that building for Elimination Chamber, and like Triple H said, there are people from 46 American states that came to Toronto for that show.
How much you want to bet none of them, when the fans were showing up there, they're expecting just like a normal WWE pay-per-view and not expecting what they saw.
No one expected to see that last night. None of us did. The look on Cena's face, my God. You never realized how big his ears really were. But anyway, my God, the look on Cena's face, Jesus Christ, bro. So let's go over the card because everyone's gonna talk about it. So we had an unsanctioned match between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Mm-hmm.
We had Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus taking on Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. We had the greatest women's elimination chamber match in the history of the chamber. We had Liv Morgan versus Bianca Belair versus Naomi versus Bayley versus Alexa Bliss versus Roxanne Perez. Then we had the men's elimination chamber match. We had John Cena, CM Punk, Damian Priest, Logan Paul, Seth Rollins, and Drew McIntyre. And let me just tell you this, Seth Rollins, you piece of shit. You ruined my bracket too. I swear to God. I swear to God, man. I was so angry when he did what he did. I'm like, you fucker. I'm like, you just ruined my. I didn't care that he did it. Like, let's get this straight. I didn't care that he did it. I care that he did it and he ruined my bracket. That's all I care about. I mean, I would have done it too, but he ruined my bracket. So for that, in the words of Cody Rhodes, you can go fuck yourself. I'm sorry. That's gonna be almost as good as don't be a Ryan Nemeth. Okay, that's gonna be almost as good as don't be a Ryan Nemeth on this show.
You're not suing Seth, are you?
I might as well. I mean, if Ryan Nemeth can sue WWE. Anyway, let's talk about some other news real quick before we get into this Elimination Chamber recap. Ricky Saints, formerly Ricky Starks, who was, as of yesterday, the Defy World Champion. Ricky Starks announced on Friday he is relinquishing the Defy World Championship. As performing under the name Ricky Starks, he won the championship from Kenta in Seattle on February 7th. Now with NXT, Ricky Saints, formerly Ricky Starks, had to give up the championship title without a single defense. So, announced by Defy, there will be a new champion. The champion will be crowned at the Super X GP tournament on Saturday, March 15th. In a video posted on social media Friday, Ricky Saints says, I wanted to give a quick message to the fans of Defy. It is an honor and privilege to be your Defy World Champion. And it was a big old goal of mine to do it. And just when I got the chance to do it, when I defeated Kenta, I was excited. But unfortunately, when opportunity knocks, the answer must be, as everyone probably knows by now, a definite answer to that knock. It was bittersweet because I have to relinquish the Defy World title. But on March 15th at 8XGP, the good news is there will be a new Defy champion crown, and I'm excited to see who it may be. And while my reign and my time as Defy champion may have been short-lived, I hope and I pray that the memories to come alongside supersede all that. What a classy guy.
Yeah, he really is.
What a classy guy. Yeah, I'll send the video to you.
Okay.
I mean, it's a Defy wrestling video, so I can always get Matt Farmer's permission to play it on the show. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, there's some other news going on in the wrestling world today. Carmella, Leah Vandale, formerly known as Carmella, has signed to join Big Event New York. She's an exclusive client for the appearance. That came from Jeremy Lambert from Fightful Wrestling. Carmella makes her first post WWE move. Big Event New York announced that Carmella, Leah Vandale, has joined the company as an exclusive client for signings and appearances.
Oh, okay.
So she will be at the Big Event New York. Shout out to her. Carmella has wrestled for WWE in March 2023. Well over a year now, or well over 2 years now. But only been back for about 6 weeks. She had been out of action since 2022. Prior to that, she had been battling health issues and delivering her first child, which came November 2023. Carmella has ventured outside of wrestling, include Copa Kanga.
There you go.
Which is she does like a wine. She has like a wine label. So yeah, shout out to her, man. She's living her dream. She's like, you know what? I don't need the WWE right now. Yeah. So I mean, shit.
I'm happy for her.
Man, there's some AEW Collision. You know what? No one watched AEW Collision yesterday. Let's just call it what it is.
No.
AEW Collision had a show. We had a Tony Storm update. We had TNT Championship match, Daniel Garcia versus Adam Cole. We heard from Kenny Omega. FTR took on the Undisputed Kingdom, Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly. Powerhouse Hobbs and Bandito took on the Learning Tree, Big Bill and Brian Keith. Julia Hart took on Queen Aminata. And Swerve Strickland took on Clark Connors. So let's see here. Wow. Okay, I did not see this also. Willie Mack, friend of the channel, my boy Willie Mack took on Wheeler Yuta. Wheeler Yuta defeated Willie Mack. Swerve Strickland with Personality defeated Clark Connors. Shane Taylor Promotions, Lee Moriarty, Sean Dean, and Charlie Bravo took on Vinny. Shout out to my boy Vinny Massaro. Wow, all right.
Okay.
Vinny Massaro, Nick Ruse, and Dave Dutra. Then we had, Shane Taylor Promotions obviously won the match. We had Daniel Garcia with Matt Menard take on Adam Cole, and it ended up in a no contest.
Oh, okay.
The Costco guys, Big Boom AJ and Big Justice, announced that AJ's tag team partner for a trios match against Giant TV and M&M Collections will be the Conglomerate, Mark Briscoe and Orange Cassidy. Well, that sucks. Queen Aminata, yeah, baby, got a victory as she defeated Julia Hart.
Ooh.
Kazuchika Okada came out and attacked Brody King, so we're going to have something with them. Kenny Omega cut a promo from his room where he said the stuff with him and Kenosha Takeshita was not personal, but said that he is focused on winning the AEW International Championship. We have Powerhouse Hobbs and Bandito defeat the Learning Tree, Big Bill, and Brian Keith. All of this happened at the same time as John Cena was turning heel. I'm sorry, Tony Khan, but that was probably the worst decision you could ever make, was to try to go up against I would have made Collision on Sunday. Collision would have been Sunday.
Yeah. A friend of mine on TikTok, his name is DeMarcus. He's a TikToker. He's a wrestling TikToker.
Mm-hmm.
And he was at AEW.
Poor guy.
Yeah, I know. I literally felt sorry. I was like, oh, dude. I'm glad you have fun, but God, I'm sorry.
Tell him he missed a he missed a lifetime of something amazing. Anyway,
know, right?
Now let's go ahead and jump into the Elimination Chamber. We spent 21 minutes on other things. Let's go ahead and jump into the news of the day. Because Jesus Christ. So Bianca Belair won the 2025 Women's Elimination Chamber match. Mm-hmm. She punched her ticket to WrestleMania 41. This is courtesy of Blake Ostertach, whatever your name is, Forbes Business. So Bianca won the championship match. It was the Elimination Chamber match was wild. Shout out to the MVP, in my opinion, of the Elimination Chamber match, Liv Morgan.
Yes.
Liv Morgan took everything. So Bianca Belair will face the winner of Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky tomorrow night on Monday Night Raw. The winner of that Women's World Championship match will be facing Bianca Belair at WrestleMania for the Women's World Championship.
Mm-hmm.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I got to go ahead and give that match a solid 20. I mean, it was so crazy of everything that went on in that chamber match. Okay, so let me go ahead and say that the chamber did not break when I wanted it to, so I was a little upset about that. But Jade Cargill came in, and she, in my opinion, made the best of all of it by what she did in the chamber match. Yeah, it was crazy. God, I don't know what to say, man. It's so good. So let's go to the second match on the card, which was a tag team match. Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus, the TNT connection, took on Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. And Stratton needed to win this match, pure and simple. Like, she's the WWE Women's Champion. She's going to be defending the title at WrestleMania against Charlotte Flair. Nia Jax, former champion, along with her sidekick, Candice LeRae. But then we had Tiffany Stratton come in, and Trish Stratus, I'm sorry. And they actually worked pretty well as a team. Earlier this year, Trish Stratus had done an interview where she said that one of the things in her career before she finally finished it was that she really wanted to wrestle. She really wanted to wrestle Nia Jax, and Nia Jax put on a clinic. Nia Jax, being a big girl, everyone said she was very dangerous in the ring. Nia Jax did the damn thing last night. She had a very good tag team match. Trish Stratus had a really good match. Candice LeRae, not so much, but Tiffany Stratton picks up the pin on the prettiest moonsault ever, and now she gets to go on to WrestleMania to face the winningest women's world champion in WWE history, Charlotte Flair. What are your thoughts on that, Josh?
I gotta say this before I give my answer. People need to stop doing the whole Nia hate now this time, because her first run, I get it, because she did hurt a lot of people. Since she's been back, she's been safe. She hasn't hurt anybody. She hasn't injured anybody. She's actually been put into work.
Yes.
So I have to say her second run is 10 times better than her first run.
I'm so impressed with Nia Jax right now. I'll just say that right here on the show.
So I get it's probably a trend. It's like the whole trend of hating Nickelback or John Cena at the time. But
look at this photograph.
Yeah. But the thing is like, I think people need to realize, I think after when Nia Jax got released for the first time, she went to put on the work and to prove herself that I'm not dangerous. I could do good. And look at her right now. Her run's been great. And I have to say, this tag team match was good. I enjoyed watching it. I felt bad for Candice LeRae because she was kind of meh during the match, but I quite enjoyed it. I really did.
It was really good. So let's talk about Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens in an unsanctioned match. Look, these guys have been battling since God created man. I love that when I come on the show, I always have a thing about how the WWE likes to make people look stupid. Mm-hmm. Like the WWE wants all you fans to believe that you guys are stupid. Like no one ever had a career outside WWE.
Yeah.
But Michael Cole mentioned how Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, or should I say El Generico and Kevin Steen, have had matches that has spanned like 2 decades.
The fact he brought that up shocked me, but
yeah.
I'm happy he did, though.
I was like, did he say El Generico? Like, wow, he really did say that. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens have been battling since PWG, Ring of Honor, on the Indies. They're best friends. This match was everything you want from an unsanctioned match. This was a ROH without honor match and a PWG Guerrilla Warfare match all rolled into one. Like they had a baby. It was this unsanctioned match. There are very few pairings that are reliable at delivering a great story and great match as Owens and Zayn. Man, these guys, they work so great together. Kevin Owens took a beating, a horrible beating. Sami Zayn there was a spot where he gave him a blue thunder bomb through a chair that was wrapped in barbed wire. It's crazy. Yeah. Kevin Owens picked up the victory. No one expected Kevin Owens to win the match because, everyone was like, Kevin Owens is the brute. He's the bad guy. We all thought, like everyone in our group that did the predictions picked Kevin Owens to win. Sami Zayn, except one person. And Center picked Kevin Owens to win. Kevin Owens gets the victory. But little do we know that a returning Randy Orton
I hear voices in my
came down to the ring, and Randy Orton hit him with an RKO. Right? And we were like, do it again. And then Center said he's going to punt him. And Randy went back, got ready for the punt. And the moment he charged, all of a sudden 30 people just ran to the ring and grabbed him. Yeah. And he just RKO'd all of them. Kevin Owens got away. So I'm pretty sure we're going to have Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania. And the build up to this is going to be amazing because Randy Orton kept saying, you tried to break he said, I don't know what Peacock must have just been like, yo, I'm going to let WWE be WWE.
Exactly.
Because Kevin Owens, because Randy Orton was like, you tried to break my fucking neck. And he said it twice. And there was no bleep. And I was like, okie dokie. I see you, Peacock.
He's like, you know what? I'm not going to press this anymore. I'm going to let them be them.
First we heard that, and then we heard to go fuck yourself. Peacock, I get it. Peacock's like, yo, they can say it on Max. They can say it on Netflix. Why not Peacock? Exactly. So Kevin Owens wins the match. Randy Orton returns. That was one of the best moments of the night. And then we went to we had the women's elimination chamber match where so much happens. I wanted Alexa Bliss to win. Alexa Bliss got beat. And it was a very unique pinfall too, because Alexa hit a spot on Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan rolled through to a bridge and grabbed Bianca's braid. So Alexa Bliss couldn't kick out.
Yeah, I saw that.
But Alexa Bliss looked really good in the match. Roxanne Perez looked pretty good in the match. But for me, like I said, Liv Morgan, MVP. She took such a beating. Bianca whipping her with that whip, the loudest smack sound I've heard on TV. It was pretty gnarly. But then we go to the men's elimination chamber. John Cena, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Jake Paul,
Logan Paul.
Yeah, they said Jake Paul on
I know
on CBS Sports. That's why I said Jake Paul. Like what? No,
I know.
Logan Paul and Damian Priest. Look, no one gave Damian Priest any love on our prediction show, and I'm sorry, we should have. There was a fair amount of drama heading into this match. CM Punk said he was going after Cena, which was kind of should have been a red herring, and I'm using that word red herring because Cena said it last night, and it made a lot of sense. Cena, unlike the rest of the guys who made it to the chamber, just declared himself for the chamber like it was a Royal Rumble. Yeah. And Cena said during his promo at the Royal Rumble's post show that I'm best for business. He says, I've always done what's best for business, and I am best for business. And what's best for business is me being in the main event of WrestleMania. And I was like, wow, okay. I mean, everyone's like, I should be pointing to the sign. It should be me. I get it. But
Yeah.
the fact that he got a bye, and the fact that he's basically was like, I'm going to WrestleMania. Well, shit, that was heel. That was a heelish way. I haven't seen that heel since I was in UPW with Prototype. So,
Oh wow.
yeah, when John Cena was Prototype, that was the last time I saw that heel. Rick Bassman's Power Team or whatever they used to call themselves. Um,
Was he with Rico when they were teaming up,
no,
or
no, no.
was
It was,
that
it was,
OVW?
that was OVW.
Okay.
It was Luther Reigns,
Oh,
who
Luther
was
Reigns. Wow, that's a
Horseshoe.
name. I
Yeah,
haven't heard that name in a long
it
time.
was Luther Reigns, John Cena, Rick Bassman, a couple other people too. They formed like a power team or power group, whatever, some shit in UPW. Anyway,
Okay. Okay.
um, CM Punk. CM Punk was the odds-on favorite to win, and for me, I said the last two people in the ring were gonna be CM Punk and John Cena, and I was
Okay.
right. The last two people, CM Punk and John Cena. Um, but that asshole Seth Rollins. So John Cena and CM Punk had teamed up a lot during the match. At one point, they stopped and they hugged each other. Right, so Center
Yeah.
has a lot of skepticism about that. And we're gonna do a show called Road to WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
Where we're gonna fantasy book what we think we're gonna see on the road to WrestleMania starting this week. So I mean, I'm pretty sure Cinder's gonna have a lot to say about that.
Oh
But
yeah.
Seth Rollins was eliminated. Drew McIntyre got eliminated by fucking Logan Paul. Like, who would have thought that? I mean, no, I'm sorry, he got eliminated by Damian Priest with help from Logan Paul. CM
Yeah.
Punk got rid of Logan Paul with the go to sleep, which he said he was going to do, and it ended up the final three: John Cena, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins. They teamed up on Seth Rollins for a long time. Finally, CM Punk hits to go to sleep after an AA,
Yeah.
and John Cena pins Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is gone. So CM Punk and Cena square off, and I think Cena hits CM Punk with the AA, and CM Punk kicks out at the 2, and CM Punk's on his knees, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, here comes fucking Seth Rollins, curb stomps him. I'm like,
Yeah.
you son of a bitch! What did you do? You should have been out of the ring already.
He cost you your
He
win.
cost me. He cost me my win. But John Cena pins CM Punk 1, 2, 3. CM Punk is like in shock. He got beat by Cena, but he leaves. And then we had John Cena stand there. Cody Rhodes comes out. He shakes Cena's hand. Before he gets to do anything, here comes The Rock. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. First he gets to do anything, all of a sudden we hear Travis Scott.
Yeah.
Travis Scott comes walking out. I'm wearing Travis Scott shoes right now. Travis Scott walks out, right? Gets in the ring. I mean, stands right on the apron, and all of a sudden, here comes The Rock, dressed like Black Elvis. The Rock comes out, tells Cody, hey, so what's it going to be, Cody? Is it going to be you and me? And Cody tells the fans that he can't sell his soul because, well, his soul belongs to the fans. So The Rock was shocked. And The Rock looked at him, and he looked at The Rock, and he told The Rock, hey, Rock, go fuck yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And when he said that, we popped. Josh, your video was probably the greatest video I've ever seen. Our reaction
I
was
loved
crazy.
rewatching it. I loved rewatching it. It was so fun.
But ladies and gentlemen, John Cena hugs the WWE champion, Cody Rhodes, and kicks him in the dick. And after he did that, chaos ensued. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what you get. A picture is worth 1,000 words, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly.
And that's what you got right there. You got The Rock, you got John Cena, and you got Travis Scott.
For years, for 20 or 22 years now, I have seen YouTube videos fantasy booking John Cena's heel turn. I even seen WWE video game fantasy bookings and all that kind of stuff for this so long of fans fantasy booking Cena turning heel. 20 or 22 years later, we finally got it.
And ladies and gentlemen, look. Many people will say that Hulk Hogan turning heel, joining the NWO was the pivotal part of professional wrestling, where wrestling became fun again, where it was revolutionizing. It was a shot in the arm that professional wrestling needed to get back in the mainstream. Yeah, Hogan in the NWO was great, right? But let me tell you about John Cena. John Cena has the most of any person, wrestler, entertainer, sports person, any person in the history of the Make-A-Wish Foundation. John Cena has more than anybody. He has made more wishes come true than anybody. John Cena is legit Captain America. John Cena is the red, white, and blue. John Cena is the good guy. John Cena is the all-American white meat baby face, as we call it in this business. He is the good guy that no one will ever think would turn heel.
Yeah.
So when John Cena did that, and that look on Cena's face, when John Cena turned heel, that look on his face, bro, that look right there.
Says it all.
Says it all, man. Says it all. I was like, wow. That's all I can say is wow.
Yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, go if you got a few minutes, go look up Josh's channel. Go look at that freaking just go look at us and our shock at John Cena turning heel.
Oh, Blood, I found this picture on Twitter. I had to share it with you.
Wow. I did it for The Rock. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us here on Rocktail Network News, episode 36. We enjoy having you here. Make sure you tune in for us on Monday night for Monday Night Raw, live on Netflix.
It's getting spicier, I can tell you that.
Man, spicy. For Double J, Josh James, I'm the franchise player. And ladies and gentlemen, we will see you when we see you. Have a good day.
Bye.